Meanwhile, in a recent interview with TVC News, prominent attorney at law and public affairs analyst Okpe Banwo delved into the intricate political dynamics surrounding the impeachment of Shaibu, the deputy governor of Edo State, for alleged gross misconduct. Banwo shed light on the underlying motivations and power struggles within the political landscape, drawing parallels with past events and key figures in Nigeria politics. This Banwo says, go and ask Osinbajo. He didn't go against Buhari but went against his godfather. Ban will emphasize the significance of understanding the complex relationships and ambitions driving political decisions, particularly referencing Vice President Osinbajo's actions during the last presidential election. He pointed out that while Osinbajo didn't directly challenge President Buhari, he confronted his own political godfather, indicating a willingness to pursue his own aspirations despite potential repercussions. In his words, he said, go and ask Osinbajo. He didn't go against Buhari, but he went against his own political godfather. That he knew wants to be the president for many years, and he doesn't have the political base to do that. He didn't have the political power, the aggression or ruthlessness to go after Jagaban, so they crushed him the same way Ladoja did in his own state, but in his own state, and case was restored, and the own case was restored. Hmm. Hmm. They always talk about a powerful person, powerful this, powerful that, and they cannot even replicate that. They can't even replicate that when it comes to governance. So it's always annoying when people begin to give glory. Now the Tinubu that ruled Lagos, at the end of the day, if his impact was really felt, honestly speaking, why is it that they did not vote for him in that same Lagos? Because they have been using force and been using propaganda and blackmailing people. That is exactly what they have been doing. Some people say, oh, they are Libra. How can you be Libra? The same people that are so tribalistic, they will not tell you some tribes they want to take their place. Is that the same people that you are saying they are Libra? They want to do this, and unfortunately they quickly changed the narratives when it came to the issue of voting during the governorship election, because they knew they had failed. They just brought the issue of tribalism and all manner of things. So like I said, if you want to praise somebody, you praise the person, and the person is imparting into the lives of people, not just taking very few people just to defraud majority of the people. That is exactly the kind of politics. When some people begin to arrogate some kind of power to themselves, I just look at them and say, what is wrong with these people? With the issue of Osinbajo and all of that, I just believe that they all play games, and none of them will come out and say this was this. And today, all of them are coming out with bold faces and trying to justify that they love themselves, they do this, they do that. Is it not the same Tinubu or Buhari that is saying that Tinubu is the best thing that must have happened to Nigeria, that we continue to support him and all of that? A lot of people came out to contest for that primaries in APC. At the end of the day, we got to understand that the same person bought form for them. Just like Wike is bragging now that I sponsored a lot of election, and we say, with how is that democracy? So if you sponsor some people's tickets, that means they are going to be loyal to you. They will never have voice, and you call that democracy, and you are happy, and that you have done noble. At the end of the day, we got to understand that majority of the people who contested for that APC ticket, they bought the ticket for them. So what are we talking about? Even the issue of Osinbajo, how true How can we know the truth that really he came to contest with this what is it called against Tinubu? It's unfortunate. Well, the case of Shaibu and this thing, like some people say that don't die in their war. They all know what they are gaining and what they are benefiting. The worst part of it is that the people are not benefiting and gaining anything. If you want to fight yourselves, fight yourselves. But the good governance is what the Nigerian people are clamoring for, but they are not getting it. And that's why you see people begin to take a stand. Oh, I stand with this one, I follow this one, I support this one, I defend this one. At the end of the day, those who are you are defending, they don't even have your interest at heart. They just need you at that time to be defending them, so that they will get what they really want, not because they want your good. They have good intentions for you. No, not at all, not at all, not at all. So, guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.